What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, I'm going to be trying something a little bit new and doing a two-part series. The reason why I'm doing this is because initially today I was going to sit down and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the new Conspiracy Relaunch collection, as well as talk about some drama that's been going on with Shane Dawson. A lot of people are upset with him because he's coming out with new products within this relaunch, as well as pushing the old collection. And people are just kind of like, well, where's your makeup content? You said that you were going to create this second channel called Shane Dawson. You were going to put makeup content on there. You haven't came out with anything makeup related in that channel. And yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on the collection as a whole. And as I'm sitting down to film this video, ironically enough, Shane Dawson just made a huge statement to the beauty industry, and it's really, really long. It's like low-key a little book. And I think it's crazy that like the more I get into the chisme these past couple weeks, I feel like the statements just keep getting longer and longer and longer, and I feel like I'm taking a reading test. And y'all know my reading is not the best. So I'm trying here, you know, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make two separate videos so that way this video doesn't get too long, and that way I keep this a little bit more on track with my thoughts and opinions about the whole relaunch. And in that video, we're going to go into some tea, I guess you can call it, with his statement regarding, you know, James, Jeffree, Tati, all that stuff. So yes, that will be up in a couple hours after this. This one first is just my thoughts and opinions on the whole relaunch, and as well as Shane Dawson not coming out with any makeup content on his channel. So yes, if you guys are interested in that, of course, go ahead and keep on watching. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Also, you guys, give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right, y'all. So for the first part of this video, I just want to give a rundown of the new items within the collection. And I guess kind of like the collection as just a whole. If you guys don't remember, what was it, about 7 months ago when this palette had came out, I did the same style of video. However, there is new products within this relaunch. But before we get into that though, and I know this is probably going to make me sound shady, but it is what it is. It's just my opinion. I'm doing this video right now at 10 p.m. at night. This collection or relaunch had came out at 10 a.m. 12 hours later, and Jeffree was making such a big deal about like the site was crashing, Shopify was crashing, USPS was crashing. And look, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I feel like Jeffree just has this way of like making everything that he does seem like it is like the best and the most grand. I said the same thing about the cremated collection, and I'm just kind of like, he said, oh, this has never been done before. And it's like, boom, it's a smoky eye palette. Like, come on, it's been done. And look, I know that makes me sound shady or whatever, and y'all just bust out with, you're a Jeffree hater. But look, he's sitting here saying everything broke down. Shopify broke, USPS broke. However, 12 hours later, nothing is sold out except for the Put It Back single eyeshadow. And just in case you guys did not remember, within the whole conspiracy collection, what do you call it, series, he was going to put this green eyeshadow, Shane was going to put this green eyeshadow within the mini controversy palette. However, he didn't put it in there, and everyone was like, you need to put it back. So they named it Put It Back and made it as a single shadow, as well as put it in the new mini controversy eyeshadow palette. Now look, in my personal opinion, I feel like this sold out because it was only $8. And I feel like obviously that's within everyone's price range. And because the shade itself, it's a pretty shade. I will be honest, do I think it's the most iconic shade in the world? No. I feel like everyone on the internet was going crazy over this emerald green shade, and I was like, is it just me because I'm a makeup artist that I have so many emerald green shades, like so many emerald green shades, that I was just kind of like, yeah, it's a pretty shade, don't get me wrong, but there's so many others out there, you know? So it was kind of trippy to me to see that everyone was making such a big deal about this, and then obviously that sold out. But that is the only item that has sold out. The reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes I feel like Jeffree Star's ego is just so big that he has to make everything sound like it's just so big and grand. And it's just kind of like, okay, like, how did USPS break? How did Shopify break? How did this all break if it's none of it's sold out? Like literally 10 p.m. right now, everything's still in stock except for that one eyeshadow. So just throwing that in there because I just feel like, boo, it wasn't that grand. But I feel like he just needs to make it sound that way. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, moving on. So as I said, I do feel like the green eyeshadow is really, really pretty. Is it the most like, you know, revolutionary green eyeshadow ever? No. It looks like every other emerald green eyeshadow. There's so many on the market. Anyways, looking at the mini controversy emerald edition as a whole, look, just in case you guys did not see my video of my thoughts and opinions, when this collection had first came out, I said that palette is so ugly to me. I got so much hate for that, and you know what's so crazy to me, you guys? It just lets me know where we stand as a society. If we disagree on the colors of something, it causes an argument. Like, how crazy is that? Like, it literally, you guys can go back and look at my comments. They're all still there. I got so much hate for saying, I'm sorry, but that mini palette is so ugly. I don't like the colors. And now that the green's in there, I still don't like the colors. And I already know people are going to be like, you're a hater. And it's like, you guys, they're colors. They're colors in a palette. Some of them I may like. Some of them you may hate. Some of them you like, I may hate. Like, they're colors in an eyeshadow palette. You know, that to me is the trippiest thing about being on the internet and having an opinion, is that people will go crazy on you. It's just like, y'all, we're talking about an eyeshadow palette. It's really not that deep. If this was my best friend, I would literally sit here and say, I'm sorry, but I just don't like the colors in there. When I look at this mini controversy palette, to each their own, right? But when I look at this palette, I can't create a full look with it. Like, to me, it looks like you're going to have to look in or work with another palette to create a look with it. And to me, I don't like that. I've said that before. I like to look at an eyeshadow palette and be like, oh my gosh, I can create so many looks out of this. I like practicality, you know what I'm saying? And this to me is just not it. I just look at it and I'm just kind of like, oh. But you know what? Maybe you guys watching this look at it and think that it's so beautiful. I just disagree. And like I said, and I say it time and time again, to each their own. You guys are fully entitled to like what you like, and I'm fully entitled to like what I like too. I don't know why everything always gets so deep with that. I do have to be honest and say that's where things get a little irritating on the internet. It's just kind of like, y'all getting crazy over some eyeshadow colors. Like, it's really not that deep. Anyway, speaking about the palettes, I do want to tell you guys about the Conspiracy palette. This palette right here, you guys, I'm just being real. Here we go again. Call me Jeffree hater. I already know what's coming. I'm just being real. This palette right here, if I ever do a products I regret purchasing video, this will be in there. 100% for sure. The reason why I'm saying that is not because the eyeshadows, you know, had any type of, you know, dysfunction or malfunction, whatever you call it. I don't know the right word. Everything worked fine with it. I just don't like the colors. Like I said it before, I said it in that video, everything worked well. I just don't like the colors. I never reached for it. I literally used it that one single time and have not used it since then. And to me, to obviously spend, what is it, 58 bucks, 54 bucks on a palette, I want to be able to use it a lot of times. And this one is just not one that I reach for. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Jeffree Star shimmers to me are just so mediocre. This is gonna sound really messed up because I know Morphe is obviously at a way lower end price point, but his shimmers to me are about the same as Morphe shimmers, and I feel like for Jeffree being Jeffree, they should be a little bit better. But yeah, this palette I just really don't reach for. There's not a single shade in here that I'm just like, oh my god, I have to like use it all the time. As you guys can tell, I literally never use it. They're all like brand new after all this time. I just don't really like it. But I will say, if you guys do like the colors, then I would recommend it, because honestly, I had no type of performance problems with it. I feel like everything blends it out fine. I would like to say I would like the shimmers to be more shimmery. But yeah, overall, the palette actually worked. I just don't like the colors. I just don't reach for it. And obviously I purchased it to do a review on it, and I haven't used it since then, which kind of sucks because I feel like every other palette I use quite a few times. The Bloodlust palette actually, oh, I really like that palette. The shimmers in there are so much better than the shimmers in the Conspiracy palette, and I think that's because he has the new formula on two of them. I think he calls them like diamond something, I don't know, diamond shimmer, diamond shine, I don't know. Those ones, they shine really, really nice. Those inside the Conspiracy, not so much. Anyways, the other thing on here, I guess I'm just gonna sound like a Jeffree and Shane hater the whole entire time, but I'm just being real, okay? And I think I said this in my previous video too. The gloss, everyone was making such a big deal about this, and I'm just kind of like, I never really understood it, because y'all, at every single Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, there's gloss. There's clear gloss. Like, at least mine here in Southern California. So everyone was making such a big deal about the gloss, and I'm like, it's a clear lip gloss. Like, is it really that iconic? I will say though, however, within this new collection, the slime glossin is actually really, really cute. I like that. The whole concept of that is cool because it's meant to look like slime. However, it comes out clear. That is super cool. I feel like this should have been in the original collection. It would have made a lot more sense rather than now, because obviously everything kind of died down. I feel like it was obviously the most talked about, you know, beauty collaboration on YouTube, and I feel like that would have been a really cool time to come out with this. However, maybe they had some type of, you know, ingredient issue, or they didn't want it to come out green, but they wanted it to look green, so maybe it took some type of technology. I don't know, but I think this is actually really cool, and the concept is cool. However, when the original gloss came out, everyone was going crazy over it, and I'm sitting here like, it's just a clear gloss. Why are y'all like gagged over a clear gloss? It's a clear gloss. Like, you could put some Vaseline on your lips and it doesn't look like a clear gloss. I just didn't get it. Anyways, Other than that, he just came out with, another mirror, which is like a silver iridescent mirror, and that's actually still in stock, which actually has me really, really surprised because I feel like Jeffree's mirrors sell out really fast because they're a really cool concept and something that no other brands are doing, and the whole design of them is really cool. Although y'all know I've said it time and time again, I'm just too cheap to spend $30 on a mirror, so that's something that I kind of always pass on because I'm like, $30 for a mirror? I break a lot of mirrors. That's why I just get mine from the 99-cent store or Daiso, because I break a lot of mirrors. Like, I just accidentally sit on them, step on them, drop them. So I'm like, ooh, imagine spending $30 for a mirror. Like, I just couldn't do it. Anyways, that's kind of it for the collection as a whole. I want to get into the part where everyone's a little bit upset with Shane for not coming out with makeup related content. Just in case you guys did not know, after this whole entire series had came out, people were like, what's up with the makeup videos? What's up with the makeup videos? A lot of people wanted to follow him in his makeup journey. And I just want to say, before we get into everything, in my personal opinion, I feel like this would have been really great for Shane to do because a lot of people on the internet are just starting out with makeup. And Shane being one of the most watched YouTubers, how great would it have been for him to go into the beauty realm and kind of start off too? Even if he's not the best makeup artist, he can show his growth throughout the times. You guys know I've always said this because so many people always say, oh my gosh, like, how do you start beauty videos? Like, I'm not the best makeup artist. And I'm like, you do not need to be the best makeup artist. People love to see a journey. People love to see growth. They like to look at you and you're like, your blending is terrible, and then 6 months down the road it's like perfected. That's really cool and very inspirational to people. So I think it would have been cool for Shane to be uploading some makeup tutorials, and he just totally didn't do that. I just want to say before I read like his thing, that I feel like he was pressured into it. I feel like a lot of people were saying, well, why are you coming out with makeup and you don't even do makeup? Like, we've never seen you talk about makeup, and all of a sudden you're coming out with makeup. So I feel like he was like, okay, let me create this second channel just to shut the people up. And then he never even followed through with it. And I just want to say, honestly, in my honest opinion, you don't need to be a makeup artist to come out with a makeup collection. A lot of people are going, ham on him, saying, where's the makeup content? Why'd you come out with the collection? This is stupid. But I'm like, does like Gigi Hadid do like makeup videos? Like, how many celebrities do a makeup collaboration and don't do their makeup? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Kris Jenner. She did a collection with Kylie Jenner. Do you see her doing makeup tutorials? No. Like, there's just, I can't, like, what's crazy is like, there's so many celebrities that I could think of off the top of my head who don't do their makeup, who have came out with a makeup collection. And or even like a collaboration, like, who is it, like Camila Cabello or something, that's on like I just seen her on like a L'Oreal commercial, for mascara, and I'm like, do you see her doing makeup tutorials? No. So I don't say that just because you come out with a makeup collection, you need to know how to do your makeup. Absolutely not. However, I think where Shane went wrong is that he told people multiple times that he was going to be coming out with makeup related content and hasn't come out with anything. And then all of a sudden he comes out with a relaunch and still no makeup content. People are like, hold up, you want me to buy this new makeup and you don't even have a video of you playing with the new stuff in it, That's why I say, like, Shane, he just should have never said that he was even going to do the makeup content, because I don't know. I just feel like he just shouldn't have said that, because now you just let people down. And I understand the people that are let down because they wanted to see his journey. So anyways, just in case you guys, don't know about this, Shane Glosson's the channel that he created after the series. And this is what he posted. He said, hey guys, I know makeup related videos aren't for everyone. So I started a channel for that kind of stuff if you're interested. I thought it might be fun to have a place where I could make random videos where I have fun with makeup, and it could just be a more low-key creative outlet for me. I also might post some deleted scenes from the last series on there too, or also slime videos. I don't know. Just random stuff that I might make at 3 a.m. during editing breaks. But no pressure to subscribe because I'm not sure when I'll be posting on there, but I wanted to let you know because I saw a fake channel out there and I didn't want to confuse people. Don't worry, I'm not trying to become a beauty guru or anything. Or I put the beauty in there. He put guru. I just thought it could be a fun hobby and cool to have a low pressure place to post stuff like that. Hope you're having a good new year, and I'll see you guys soon. Now, this is the thing about it, and that's where everyone's like, whoa, what's up with that? How come you didn't come out with any makeup-related content? Because everything that he's posted on there is just kind of stuff that he would have posted on his main channel if he felt a little bit more confident within it, however he's posting it there. And I don't think that he should have done that. He should have just, That's why I always tell you guys, y'all know, I'll be like, you know what? I don't like to keep promises that I can't make, so I don't make promises, because you never know in life if something happens or you just get over it, it's totally normal. Anyway, some people were commenting, obviously, underneath his post. So we're almost 10 months post Shane and Jeffree series, and Shane still hasn't produced a single makeup tutorial. Cool. And then someone replies to that. His makeup journey ended the second he got the money shock horror. He thinks putting on clear lip gloss was gag of the century. What? That's so funny because I actually just was talking about that. I called it before the launch that he was just after the money with no intention of being genuine to his customers. See, this is where I kind of like agree with this person, but then disagree at the same time because like, I agree with him on the gloss thing where it was kind of like, oh my gosh, was clear gloss like really the coolest thing ever? Like what? You know? But then also at the same time too, I feel like you could be genuine to your audience with not making makeup videos. He was showing the whole concept of creating the, you know, collection. It's not like he was like gonna be like America's next biggest beauty guru. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he really messed up by telling the people that he was gonna come out with makeup related content and then just totally hasn't come out with anything, which I think is really, really dumb because how much money did he make from this collection? I'm really curious. Like, if Jeffree said in the initial video that he could make 10 million off of this, he probably made more by now because this was like the second relaunch, but with new products added to it. They had a mini restock, I believe, like in February. Yeah, around the Bloodlust collection, duh. So it's kind of like they come out with multiple, you know, restocks of it, and then he's just making this money throughout the whole time. So low-key, I gotta be honest, I feel like he's kind of dumb, and I feel like he should have just got into the makeup world because he could have made so much more money and came out with the second collection, obviously, and everyone would have loved that. But he didn't do it. Here's another comment on there. So let me get this straight. The whole docu-series on your channel happened a year ago. From that point, we didn't get a single makeup-related video, not even on Shane Glosson channel. That was supposed to be about makeup. What a cash grab. See, this is where I'm saying I feel like everyone feels let down because he said that he was going to do that and he didn't follow through. I think everything, like, everyone was going crazy on him to begin with, like, why are you making makeup? That's so stupid. You don't know anything about makeup. But at the same time, how many people have done it? You know what I mean? Like, how many people have done it? And I'm not saying that, like, I don't know, I'm very, like, in the middle about it. I'm like, if the makeup's good, who really cares? And then there's some times where I'm just kind of like, wow, Kylie Jenner created a whole makeup empire because she said, oh, the gossip channels are always talking about my lips, so I figured I might as well come out with a lipstick. And next thing you know, she's on her way to becoming a billionaire. You know, it's like things like that where I'm just kind of like, girl, you don't even do it for the love of makeup. You're just doing it for the money. But look at everyone eating up her products. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this whole topic. Do you guys feel duped by Shane? Do you guys feel like he's kind of dumb for just not following through with the makeup part of it? I feel like, in my honest opinion, low-key, I feel like he's a little dumb because the makeup industry is a $1 billion industry, and look how much money he's made off of this. So why not just keep it going and keep the people entertained with makeup content? Like, come on, just throw on a, you know, like, throughout this whole time, people would have been happy if he would have made like 3 videos, and that would have taken him, what, a couple hours to do. So I don't know. I feel like he's kind of dumb because he could have kept it going, but that's how you know that his passion just really isn't there for makeup. Like he said he was. Like he said, this is my new hobby, and I'm like, I think you lied. It is what it is, though, right? It's just kind of like, how many cash grabs are there out there in the world? So anyways, y'all, let me know your thoughts and opinions on it, and then don't forget to look out for part 2. That'll be up in a couple hours, and I'll see you there.